Welcome back to Gillette Stadium as we get ready for our broadcast of the Division I title game. Again, North Attleboro dropping the Division III title game to a great Marblehead squad, 35-28. I can't see how any game could top that one, but we'll see what happens here. Wait till you hear these stats for the two quarterbacks. Aiden Pereira of Central Catholic, 750 rushing yards for 14 touchdowns. He's completed 67% of his passes for 2,680 yards, 32 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Wow. Conversely, William Watson, they call him Pops, for Springfield Central. He's thrown for 226 yards, 22 touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions. Kickoff from right to left by Central Catholic is going to bounce out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. There's the flag. Central Catholic will be heading right to left. They're the number 1 seed. Springfield Central left to right. But Watson, the quarterback, again, 226 yards, 22 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. So these quarterbacks have combined for 6 interceptions all year, Mike, and they throw the ball all over the field.
Well, they do more than throw the ball all over the field. They've got great receivers. They have terrific running attacks. They're very sophisticated, like the Marblehead team.
Yeah.
If you have 2 deep safeties, they're going to run at you.
Yeah.
And if you come up and play them, then they're going to throw the ball. And you can see right here, they got 1 deep safety here for Central Catholic. Pops Watson comes up, organizes everything with a line, twins to the right, split left, and got a pistol behind him.
Watson gives to the back, right up the middle, huge hole. That's number 7 on the carry, Tariq Thomas. He moves from his own 35-yard line to his own 41. So we'll give him 6. And tackle made by one of the safeties, either 32 or 33, having trouble reading the number. We'll say Colton Williams.
Once again, it's kind of a pistol. You'll see their running back is actually offset one way or the other to the quarterback. There's your screen.
Flip outside to Daniels. Daniels gets to the first down yardage, barely. Tackle made by number 34, Latham. It's 1st and 10 for Springfield Central, the Golden Eagles.
I saw Springfield Central against Franklin. This number 3, he's not a big kid. He's a terrific all-around athlete, both sides of the football. And the longer the game went against Franklin, the better he played. And by the way, Franklin was great in that game.
Yes. 2 fumbles really hurt him.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
4-man front.
Trap.
They give right up the middle. Following the trap block, bursting into the second level is Tariq Thomas, forced out of bounds for a first down.
24-yard gain. Once again, you see the tight end come in motion from the left. He sets the trap block up. Thomas cuts it back out to the outside. Gorgeous play.
So they're at the 33-yard line.
The tight end, by the way, for Springfield Central is number 87, Brendan Guy. And he's really a blocker.
Yeah.
I mean, you see right now he's set behind the left tackle, and he's kicking out on the right defensive end.
Another huge hole for Daniels, and we've got to get that offensive line for it to give those young men some credit.
And that he picked up that time 15 yards.
Went from the 33
to the 18.
To the 18-yard line. Wow. So
77 and 76. Mekhi Abdul, well, I don't know who 76 is.
76 is the right tackle. Yeah.
And he's not in the program.
Oh, wow. And it looks like 52 is the center.
Yes.
51, the left guard. So from the 18-yard line, Watson gets ready to take the snap. Again, the H-back, cross block. Daniels comes through.
7 more yards.
Excuse me, Thomas, the ball carrier.
Tariq Thomas.
He's at about the 13, maybe 12-yard line, so 6 more yards there.
Well, he's got 52 yards and 4 carries.
Wow. Second down, 4 yards to go for the 12-yard line for the Golden Eagles.
This time he's offset to the right, 8 yards off the line of scrimmage from the quarterback, and he goes the other way.
And again, that H-back serves as a pulling guard. Short gain, nice tackle made by Sean McCurry of Central Catholic. It's going to be 3rd and 1 at the 10-yard line.
Geez, that was a nice shoestring tackle. Love to see that when the kids go in low and hard and they wrap up. That really cost North Attleboro 3 different times in that first game. And now they bring in theirs.
Wow.
This is, by the way, he's a kickoff guy, this guy they just brought in.
Which one's that?
By the 6'3", 300-pounder.
Wow.
To be the blocking back on the right.
That was a power eye right formation.
Once again, give him 3 yards there, Paul. First down. Ball's in the middle of the field. And once again, there's no huddling on this Springfield Central team. They're checking everything with the head coach in the sideline for the running play. Number 3, the slot, and that's Ty Carry-on Daniels comes over to the right side.
So they're at the 7-yard line, first and goal. Again, they give to...
Oh, great tackle.
Wow, Thomas is taken down, hit hard. Is that number 11 or is that 71?
That was number 11.
Preston Zinter.
Preston Zinter made that play. No gain.
Boy, Daniels has carried the ball every rush, correct?
Yes. And by the way, Watson can run.
Yeah.
But you won't see when he's lined up back there behind Watson. Generally, they run power. When he's next to him, this is when they do read option.
Throwing to the right corner, a lot of contact, reaching up to make an incredible catch, but landing out of the end zone was Joseph Griffin. Wow.
I've never seen a receiver in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts in the last 60 years like Joseph Griffin.
Wow.
Yeah, he's already committed to BC. He's close to 6'4". He's got great hands. He runs beautiful patterns, about 205.
Wow.
And he's like I said, he's the best receiver I've ever seen in Massachusetts.
Wow. We'll give you his numbers in just a second. So it's 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. A drive that started at their own 35.
Now he's running the slant.
Watson, pass is incomplete. I don't think Daniel saw that coming. It's going to be 4th and 7.
Boy, I'll tell you, he was getting hit while he was still getting hit when that ball was thrown. And they dodged a bullet there.
11th play of the drive coming up.
I don't believe they have a field goal kicker.
Yeah. Here it is. No score, 7:59 to go. First quarter of the Division I championship game. And the quarterback, Watson's going to run up the middle into the end zone on his first carry of the game. Faking to Thomas running to the left. And William Watson right up the middle for a 7-yard touchdown run on a 4th down play.
And it was the beautiful executed. They do the read option. There was nobody there for him. Perfectly blocked. Tackle took out the linebacker. Runs untouched on a 4th and goal from the 7.
Wow.
Tremendous football.
And now they'll line up for 2, as they always do. 2 running backs next to the shotgun quarterback. Slot right comes in motion.
And this is their Wildcat play. That's probably number 8. Kai Marie Latney, who probably got the extra point.
Latney with a 2-point conversion, and it is 8-0 Springfield Central, 7:54 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Aitchin's Garage is now celebrating more than 100 years of service to the North Attleboro area. Aitchin's provides 24-hour friendly towing and roadside assistance to get you back on the move. From lockouts to blowouts to dead batteries, they're your local AAA representative. Take care of your Massachusetts state inspections without taking up a big chunk of your day. Aitchin's Garage, proudly celebrating more than 100 years of service to the area and congratulating all of tonight's teams.
Mike, that was an 8-play, 65-yard drive. Took less than 4 minutes.
Watch this kick off.
Wow.
Now he's huge.
Yep.
And he's pretty athletic. He's weighs 320 pounds.
Scooped up at his own 33-yard line and running forward. And I think that might be a lineman for CC too. Nope, that's number 11. Preston Zinter, who just a junior. And there comes a late flag.
6'3", 220 tight end. What's that for?
Jermaine Wiggins' son is on the field here. Sideline warning against Central Catholic.
So we didn't see who had the kickoff return there.
That was number 11.
Okay.
Yep. So CC will start at their own 45-yard line. Pretty darn good field position. Swing pass to the right. Catch is made. Yes. Already gets to the sidelines, and that's Matthias Latham, a 5'9", 185-pound junior. Plays bigger than that. Tough to bring down.
What a beautifully executed play.
Yep.
So he picked up on that play 15 yards, right?
Yep, from his own 45 to the plus 40 of Springfield Central. Boy, a lot of first downs already in this game. Well, Twins both ways, left side's the wide side. Back to pass, Pereira. Rolling, has time, steps up, a jump pass like Johnny Lujak back in the day. A huge hit delivered to the receiver. Down at the 21, 22-yard line, getting up slowly. Mike, that's number 11 again, Preston Zinter. Boy, has he been active.
He's a 6'3", 220-pound junior tight end, outside linebacker. Yeah. And I think his parents aren't going to worry about college education expenses.
Costs, yeah. They're at the 23-yard line of Central, trailing 8-0, clock moving as we approach 7 minutes to go. Pereira directing traffic. Neither team huddles. Left wideout keeps going in and out and in and out. They give to the running back. Nice tackle as he gains 3 yards to the 20. I think that was Bryce Gentry Warwick on the tackle. 2nd and 8.
Matthias Latham once again on the carry.
Yep.
5'9", 185. Trips left, split right. Sweep left. Great cut.
Yes. Cuts inside, but taken down at the 20-yard line. Nice tackle made by number 45 of the Golden Eagles, Zachary Jones. It's going to be 3rd and a long 6 or a short 7.
That's a read option.
Yep.
I think Pereira might have misread it that time. He won't make many mistakes, and he won't misread it again. And he's every bit as elusive a runner as you're going to see in any quarterback around.
Again, 14 rushing touchdowns, 32 passing touchdowns.
3 interceptions.
Left slot comes in motion right, creating trips right.
Back draw.
Pereira goes up.
Oh, great
Oh,
defense.
nice play.
Number 54. This kid is a middle linebacker.
Yep.
His name is Messias Lee. He's about 6 feet, 240. And he's every bit of 240.
Wow.
And you saw that was a great tackle.
So it'll be 4th down, 6 yards to go, just inside the 20-yard line for Springfield Central. Central Catholic.
We have too many Centrals
Yes,
here.
we do.
Give me a Western or an Eastern.
What's their nickname?
I don't know. I should know.
Rolling right.
He's throwing back.
Pereira on a throwback, going to Minter. Pass is incomplete. Pass defense by Gary Poyser.
Yes, man defense. Great job. You know, when you've played each other twice.
Yes.
And you get to see through huddle every film out there, won't be a whole lot of surprises. Great defensive stand that time by Springfield Central.
So a turnover on downs, and with 5:03 to go in the first quarter, 8-0 Central. They have the ball back at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Trying to get my notes straight here. There we go. Watson directing traffic. Boy.
Tailback offset to his left, twins to the right.
Fake to that tailback. Fake to the slot back.
Oh, did you see
Throws
what
off
happened?
his back foot.
Oh!
Overthrows number 9, Kevin Jackson, his third read. Mike, I did not see what happened. Fill us in.
They ran a beautiful play-action fake inside. Number 9, the left ran a slant. The right cornerback jumped the slant, so he turned up the field. The right cornerback fell down, and I just think what happened on that play is I don't know if Jackson could find the ball.
Yeah.
And he slowed down, and the ball dropped right over his head for an incompletion.
Wow. Jaden Wiggins leads the team in sacks for Central Catholic. Trying to get his number here. Second down, 10 yards to go. Looking left is Watson. Has time to roll in his lime green shoes. Drops the ball. No, spin back the other way.
Oh,
Taken
great.
down at his own 10-yard line. Tackle made by number 6, Sean McCurry.
He did not want to sprint out. If he came up into the pocket, he could have gotten away.
Yeah.
Tried to outrun. I think that was Wiggins, who's only about 5'10". He's not as tall as his dad was, but he's built like a bull. And he tried to outrace him to the left side. And when you're right-handed and you're trying to race to the left side, it's impossible to throw the ball down the field.
3rd and 18, 8-yard sack. Watson throws. Delayed cross over the middle. Catch is made by Griffin.
I thought he got no, he didn't get the first.
No, he'll be taken down. Well, they're marking him forward progress at about the 29. Needed to get to the 30.
So it's a 17-yard gain. Like I said, I've never seen a high school wide receiver like him. He's really remarkable.
49 receptions, 896 yards, 11 TDs this year for Griffin.
He runs a nice speed sweep, too.
4th and 1 at their own 29, and they're going for it.
Oh, yeah, they're going off left tackle, let's face it.
Trying to see who the
That's
right guard
Jaden
is.
Wiggins is the right defensive end, the right defensive tackle, by the way. So they've been running at him.
Yeah. Ooh, a late handoff in the backfield, slammed and taken down for the loss.
Wow.
Combining on the tackles, Mercury and number 25, Brown.
What a
turnover on downs.
I just don't understand what happened there. It was a good snap.
Yeah.
And it was a read, but that's Wiggins who's in the backfield, isn't it? No, it isn't.
That's 25, Brown, Michael Brown.
He blitzed off the corner.
Wow.
No, he blitzed from inside backer.
Yes,
it was
exactly.
an A-gap blitz.
So a turnover on downs.
Yes.
Back to pass, Pereira, he's got a man open. Touchdown in the right corner. A 28-yard touchdown pass.
Just a little stop and go. Pereira knew what he had, and he made it look so easy. And I think that was number 28 who caught that ball. I'm not sure.
Central Catholic does have a kicker.
Wide open, that receiver.
Whoops, still can't see. Fakes to number 3, the running back. That's Ucho.
It's
17. The catch is made by Ty Canistraro, a 5'7", 160-pound junior. And they'll go for 2. Left slot comes in motion right. Oh, slides into the corner of the end zone, wide open. So the conversion, Pereira to number 14, Justice McGrail, and we are tied at 8. Mike, going for it on 4th down on your own 29-yard line.
I don't mind going for it, but once again, how many times you heard me say, when you got a good offensive line, why don't you just teach sneak on touch? And if you don't want to do it, now you give it to the same tailback who's back there 8 yards.
Yeah.
The A-gap blitz is completely neutralized by sneak on touch.
Yep.
Your guards step down, so they slam their inside leg right with the center, and an A-gap blitz, you're just going to drill them. And then with the running back is going to find the crease.
It's tough to do the sneak on touch from a spread shotgun formation.
Yes. No, you're right. Well, once again, it's modern football. There are certain things I don't understand. That's just one of them. The rules, I certainly don't understand. You should have heard Andy Gretsch yesterday talking last night about that hurdling call, which was almost killed. Good kick.
Out of the end zone, the kickoff by number 20, Mike Ryan, a junior. So Central will begin. Tied up at 8 at their own 20-yard line.
It says in the program he's Mikey Ryan.
Mikey, yes, thank
if you're 5'9", 125, and you kick a ball in the end zone, at least get the name right. All right, Mikey.
Bet the soccer coach is wondering how come he's not on my team.
And of course, you're probably wondering why is the ball coming out to the 20? Because this is
National Federation of High School Sports rules,
which we still don't understand. They took the ball on the left hash mark on the 20.
Trips to the right. That's the wide side. The inside slot is big, number 87, Brendan Guy. Pass incomplete to the right. Miscommunication by Central, 2nd and 10.
Well, that went through number 3's hands.
Okay. So Springfield Central scored on a 11-play, 65-yard drive. The game is tied up on a 1-play, 28-yard drive. Back to pass, Watson. Far, long throw to the outside on the right. Catch is made by Griffin. Tackle made
29
by Rivera.
9-yard gain to Griffin.
They're out to the 29-yard line. 3rd and 1.
25 checks in, 45 checks in, wide receiver 9 checks out. So 25 is their blocking back, and he usually leads on these plays.
Trying to get to the edge on the outside.
He does.
And it's a first down as a huge...
Oh, there's a flag down.
What?
Right? Yeah. That might be a holding penalty.
Well, the referee doesn't mess around, does he?
No.
So now it'll be, instead of 3rd and 1, we'll see where they mark this off from. Phil Buck, excuse me.
I think it might have been one of the inside linebackers was held because they were blitzing.
Mark it off from the 29, back to the 19. 3rd down, 11 yards to go, and that huge Central Catholic crowd making the long trip from Lawrence, Massachusetts. If you're wondering why the Division I game is being played in the middle instead of last, it's because these teams both have so far to travel.
Right, they both have quite a ways to go.
And it is a school night.
Well, once again, we appreciate everything that the Crafts are doing, but this game should be played on Saturday. It ruins the crowd.
Watson, plenty of time to throw. Throws an absolute bullet, complete over the 40-yard line. Catch made by Kevin Jackson.
That's a 21-yard gain. He was drifting to his left, and he fired back to the right. Just what I said most kids can't do.
Yep.
And, of course, he did it. And that's a big first down. 21-yard gain, ball's on the 40 on the right side.
.132 to go, clock moving, tied at 8 here in the first quarter. Does Coach Vladimir Brower call the plays as well?
Yes.
I was going to say that.
No, Watson's father calls
the
plays.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, over right
Nice
tackle. Gain made by Thomas, tackle made by Sean McCurry. Gain
of a good short tackle. McCurry's a good linebacker.
Yeah. Gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Their own 45. Starting to get a little chillier here at Gillette Stadium. Shotgun quarterback. Fake.
Ooh.
Bubble screen. Left slot coming out. Over. Makes the catch. Barreling through tacklers down to the 40, the 37-yard line.
36-yard line. So
that's number 3.
And the ball was on the 45, so that is a 19-yard gain. And Carry on Daniels is number 3.
Yeah.
He's a really good football. I mean, they got a lot of really good football players. 19-yard game, Paul?
Yep.
Yep.
Ball's at the 36-yard line.
5 for 9 for 70 yards for Pops Watson. So these are traditional, just a twins left, twins right.
Look at how the wide splits on the offensive line, forcing the defense to be so spread out.
Right.
Trips right after the motion. They throw underneath to the big tight end. Makes the catch, rumbles to near the 20-yard line. That's Brendan Guy. Another first down for the Golden Eagles.
85 yards, 6 for 10 passing.
And that will end the first quarter of play. When we get back, it'll be 1st and 10 Central at the 21-yard line. Excuse me, 1st and 10 Golden Eagles at the 21-yard line of Central Catholic. Tied at 8. We'll be right back.
This broadcast of the MIAA Division 1, 2, and 3 Super Bowls is made possible thanks to Mark Perryman and the entire staff at Patriot Subaru, 551 Washington Street in North Attleboro. Patriot Subaru is proud to support the Red Rocketeers, KP, and all of the teams competing for a championship with a love of the game. See how I work that in there? For more information, visit Patriot Subaru of NA.com. Subaru sales and service in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and beyond. Love, it's what makes a champion a champion. Is that how it goes? College football was introduced in 1869. 4 years later, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating system and air conditioner. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley for all your heating and cooling needs.
Welcome back to 1320 WARA, AACS Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Michael Healy, Peter Bray on graphics, Austin Ricketts, James Friedman on camera, Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. 1st and 10 for Central at the Springfield Central at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, we can't use the term Central.
Yes.
In the old days, when they called it Lawrence Central Catholic, we could just say Springfield and Lawrence.
Yeah.
Everybody would understand. But the old days are long gone. Trips left, twins right. You got 5 wides. They like the quarterback draw out of this.
Yes, which Watson has already run for a touchdown on his first and only carry of the game.
But they on that one, they did a read option.
Yeah.
Once again, 4-man front, 4-2-5, taking away the slants. Oh, my goodness.
Pass to the right flat is caught, still on his feet, battling towards first down yardage. And that's number 2 on the catch again, Joseph Griffin.
Yeah, his brother, by the way, is number 11, Josiah Griffin. I don't think the parents are going to have to worry about paying for their education either.
2nd and 1 as they're just inside the 12-yard line.
Ball's on the right hash mark, twins into the boundary, wide split to the field.
9th play of the drive. Give to the running back, gets to the edge, lowers his shoulder, huge collision, barreling forward is Tariq Thomas. They're marking him at the 3.5, 4-yard line.
Matthias Slason was one of the guys making the hit there. So that is, he got 10 yards on that, didn't he?
Well, they went from the 21 to about the...
No, they went 21 to the
12.
So they're in the 3.
They're at the 3-yard line.
9 yards for Tariq Thomas.
1st and goal.
66 yards on 10 carries.
8-8 score.
There he goes.
Pops outside. No containment. Waltzing in the end zone is Tariq Thomas. And the Golden Eagles with a 14-8 lead.
I don't know how to stop a spread offense. I never had the opportunity in my coaching days to try. But I think you have to send 5.
Yeah, that's what...
I've always said that. Now, I don't know, I'm saying which one of the 5, but I'm sending 5 every time because I need 6 in pass defense. And my 2 best secondary guys are going to be playing the 2 deep safeties.
Yeah.
That's the way I do it. And
going for 2, had my head down.
Oh, it's the same thing they always do.
Yep. And not making it. Stuffed that time is
Latney.
Wow. On the conversion. So the score becomes Springfield Central 14, Central Catholic 8.
Aitchin's Garage is now celebrating more than 100 years of service to the North Attleboro area. Aitchin's provides 24-hour friendly towing and roadside assistance to get you back on the move. From lockouts to blowouts to dead batteries, they're your local AAA representative. Take care of your Massachusetts state inspections without taking up a big chunk of your day. Aitchin's Garage, proudly celebrating more than 100 years of service to the area and congratulating all of tonight's teams.
A 10-play, 80-yard drive, 4 minutes and 8 seconds. Here comes the kickoff from Travis Gause. This one's high and deep. Fielded at his own 7-yard line is Bridgewater. Oh, spins out of a tackle. Flag comes thrown from a long way away.
Good arm.
Really?
I haven't seen a ref
throw
that was 20 yards.
Yes.
Throwing a flag with a little ball in it 20 yards. You got to have a gun.
Wow, as they said to Tommy Boy Callahan when he lost control, buffing the oil filter. Nice distance.
Oh, let's keep it serious.
Central Catholic of Lawrence has the penalty will be marked off against them. They'll begin 1st and 10. Their own, we call that the 22, their own 22-yard line. Whoops. 10:43 to go, first half. Pereira. And they shift everyone from the right all the way over to the left. Got to get their offensive line. Look at this formation, Mike. A bunch way out left. They throw a screen pass out there, basically reading it perfectly, ripping the receiver down.
That's number 8, the defensive back who comes in on the Wildcats.
Latney. And who made that catch?
I think it was, I thought it was a tight end, but I thought number 11 was a receiver on that. But
it was again.
Yes.
They gave him basically half a yard. We'll still call it 2nd and 10 from their own 22. Central Catholic now trailing 14-8. There's that big, tough, thick-thighed running back going through the middle. Matthias Latham.
He's out to the 29-yard line, so that's a gain of 11. Matthias Latham starting both ways for this team. Outstanding running back.
Yep. Actually, the original line is,
Ball's on the 30, right? The ball's on the 19, so it's 11.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 11-yard gain.
Yep. Just short of the 30, but close enough for government work. Twins both ways. Right side's the wide side. Latham, the running back, to the left of the quarterback, Pereira. Pereira fakes, keeping himself. He'll try to run left. He gets across first down yardage. He's across the 45, knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field into his own bench.
15-yard gain to the 44 by Pereira.
Wow.
He is so nimble. Once again, I don't know who the best quarterbacks in the state are. There's so many good ones. But Pereira and Watson, they're just so light in their feet and so quick. Overthrew it.
Throwing down the middle, trying to connect with Ty Canistraro. That's long. It'll be 2nd and 10 as Central Catholic trails 14-8. Clock stops with 9:35. Chuck Adamopoulos calling the plays. Still trying to get that offensive line.
They'll do number 50 checks out on the defensive line. He's one of the tackles, and number 8. Number 8's in. I know they go to a 4-man line with basically 5 defensive backs. Trips
to the right. Pereira tries to run up the middle. He is hammered as he runs right into the blitzing linebackers. Aaron Jones in there. That's no gain. It's going to be 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 9.5. Nope, 3rd and 10. Yep. We'll call it 3rd and 9.
Okay, we'll give him a yard because he took a shocking hit.
Yeah. Whoops. 66, the big right tackle.
That was Jones, by the way, who just checked in on the play. I guess that was a pretty good substitution.
Yeah. Fake. Back to pass, Pereira.
Here he goes.
Puck breaks down, but he steps up. Now
Oh.
tries to get to the right. Hammered. Hit first by Josiah Griffin. Finally taken down by Aaron Jones. That's a loss of 7 yards.
Yeah, that was these two Griffin brothers, Josiah and Joseph, are really terrific high school football players.
Yeah, Messias Lee also in there on that sack. So now punting formation. First time we've seen this, as it is 4th and 15, line of scrimmage.
Ooh, good kick.
At their own 39. Whoops, and that's going to be a flag. He interfered with the receiver. That ball went off the back of the helmet of number 53, Isaiah Rosario, covering that punt.
It was a 41-yard punt, too. It was a glorious punt. And once again, number 53, who was flying down to cover the punt, the guy didn't give a fair catch.
Yeah.
Well, he's still going to break down.
Yes.
And the ball literally hit him right in the back of the head as he ran over the receiver. That could have been 30 yards of penalties. 1 for punt interference and 2 for head-to-head.
So that's a 15-yard penalty, a fair catch interference, or not just interference with the returner. There it is again, right on the back of the head, and then he drilled the returner, who was number 3, Daniels. Look at the confused look on Daniels' face.
What is wrong going on here?
Ball moves all the way out to Springfield Central's own 33-yard line, 38-yard line. And they take over 1st and 10, leading 14-8, 8:01 to go, first half.
Too high.
Ball is tipped, nearly intercepted. Mike, I call that a bubble screen. That's not what it is. What do you call that play?
Well, it's we used to call it a jailbreak screen.
Okay.
When the guy comes flying in from the outside, the 2 blockers with the wideouts go out and get it. It's a wide receiver screen.
Yeah.
And he's coming back towards the quarterback. And Watson threw him a 98-mile-an-hour high fastball, and he just couldn't handle it.
All right. Whoops. And Central Catholic jumps their left defensive end.
Yes.
So the right defensive tackle is Jaden Wiggins, who's also starting at left guard on offense.
5-yard penalty.
So it'll be 2nd down, 5 yards to go now for Springfield Central at their own 43-yard line.
I can only assume it was a hard count.
Yep. Oh, a huge hole. And the running back, Tariq Thomas, moves from his own 43-yard line to the 47-yard line of Central Catholic.
That's a 10-yard gain. It's so hard to contain this with what we call a 3-4 defense.
Yeah.
You said they're taking big splits, and that tackle just came out on the defensive end. It was on his outside shoulder, and the linebackers were slow to react because they're worried about the play-action pass.
Right.
And that was just a 10-yard beeline.
St. Hilaire is the center for, wrong team. Yep. Central Catholic trying to break to the outside. Nice tackle.
Number 29.
By 29 for Central Catholic. That's Quinton Delory. Another carry for Tariq Thomas. How many carries does Thomas have already?
Thomas has 13 carries now for 82 yards.
We'll call that a gain of 3. It's a 2nd down, a long 6 or a short 7. Again, no hash marks on this field, as they thought the New England Revolution would be hosting a playoff game on Saturday, but they were upset in the first round. Their first playoff game, a scant 23 days after their last regular season game.
Quarterback draw.
Watson slides out of a tackle. Flag is down as he goes down near the original line of scrimmage.
Right defensive end and came flying in that time once again was number 11, Preston Zinter.
Yep.
You got to take that penalty.
Yep. And that's a hold.
Second offensive holding penalty.
So 79 is the left tackle.
Yes.
Houlihan Bass.
By the way, it's Jaden Houlihan Bass.
Thank you. 51, the left guard, Owens.
Amari Owens.
Back to pass, another flag down right away. 2 flags on the other side of the field. Watson has someone wide open deep. That's Guy. Guy makes the catch. Brought down finally by Latham inside the 5-yard line.
49-yard gain, but there's linen all over the field.
Yeah. And this is all coming back.
6 men on the line of scrimmage, I think.
So now it's going to be 2nd down and 22 to go. So the Golden Eagles back now at their own 40-yard line.
All right. Well, at least this time they got the formation right.
Yes,
5 wide.
They have to get to the Central Catholic 37 for a first down. Watson with plenty of time, wide open, making a beautiful catch is Griffin. He's got the first down.
Combo!
But gets it back at the 20-yard line. First down, Golden Eagles on a 2nd and 22 play.
That ball was on their 44, so it's a gain of 36 yards.
Actually, a 40. It was on their own 40.
40, so that's actually a gain of 30 yards.
And again, Joseph Griffin, 49 receptions, 896 yards, 11 touchdowns coming into this game. There's a timeout in the field, 5:50 to go, first half. The Golden Eagles with a 14-8 lead over Central Catholic.
College football was introduced in 1869. 4 years later, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating system and air conditioner. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley for all your heating and cooling needs.
Tough, too.
Michael, during the commercial break, you were talking about Joseph Griffin.
I just said he's between 6'3" and 6'4".
Wow.
A little over 200 pounds. He's a jet, and he's tough. And he's a good kid, and I can't wait to watch him play at BC.
Wow. So unfortunately, we don't know who number 76 is for Springfield Central. He's not in the program.
I'm going to recommend that I would think it might be 77. Because at least.
No, 77 plays right guard.
Oh, he's the right guard, you're right.
Back to pass, throwing to the left corner, leaping and making the catch. Tykarion Daniels, 20-8, Springfield Central Golden Eagles.
Well, Pops is now 9 for 14 for 154 yards. And it's just once again, not even a fake, really.
Yeah.
He's looking for him all the way, and he just beats his man clean as a whistle. It's a stop-and-go pattern. 29 came up to cover him because it's a stop. He's watching the receiver, so he can't see if the quarterback fakes or not. It's just a real nice outside fake by Daniels. Totally screwed him up.
Jump pass on the 2-point conversion. Looks like he threw that with his left hand, number 8. Oh, okay, number 8 to number 11. Josiah Griffin. So out of the Wildcat formation, a 2-point conversion. It is now the Golden Eagles, 22. Central Catholic, 8. 5:43 to go, first half. So including penalties, an 8-play drive that covered 62 yards.
The stunning thing about this game, fans, is there was a punt.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what you do about these new spread offenses, and I just think you got to attack the offensive tackles with a 5-man front. And you've got to isolate them, and, once again, if you put a guy in the nose, you put 2 guys on the outside shoulders of the guards.
Yep.
And that means now you drive into those 3 guys. Any one of those 3 guys makes a mistake, you're in trouble. And you put a really good athlete at nose, and then you're you isolate their tackles and go after them. I just don't know any other way to do it. He's got to pick that up and go now.
At his own 6-yard line. That's number 1, Marcus Bridgewater. And nice job to get from his own 4-yard line out to about the 20.
The ball just skipped by him. It was one of those crazy bouncers. And they got a long way to go here on their own 20 with 5:35 here to go in the half.
Well, there's no way we can see the clock to our right, is there? It's only that one to our left.
Yeah, it's the only one we can see, and of course you're in an impossible position to see it. But you're younger than me,
yes,
sprier than me, so
deal with it.
Deal with it. Get tough.
1st and 10 for Central Catholic. Shuttle pass to the right slot. Left slot coming right. He's in the open field. This is Castraro. Wow. Ty Canestraro, 5'7", 160-pound junior.
And he's a jet.
So technically that's a pass, right?
Yes, that's technically a pass. I hate to call it a pass.
Yeah.
It is a pass. And 74 yards on 4 for 6 for Aiden Pereira.
So from his own 20 to his own 36. 16 yards.
16 yards gain, right.
Give to Ashu Jr. Yep. Number 3, Nathel Ashu Jr., 5'7", 172 pounds. He moves from the 36 to the 39. Second down, 7 yards to go. Short 7, long 6. Bunch formation to the left side of the formation field. That's the short side. Heading left to right. Pereira looks right, looks left. Fires to the sideline, catch is made, staying in bounds and gaining extra yardage is Canestraro. Another first down.
He reminds me of that great Everett wide receiver who's playing as a senior in Michigan, Mike Sinistrel.
Oh, yes.
One of these little guys who's just little because he's short.
Yes.
But he's very strong and quick and talented. Nice 14-yard gain, good tackle. Oops. Number 73 got back into that play, by the way. That's a defensive right end.
Yeah.
And, of course, we don't know his name either because he's not in the program.
How can you have players not on the program for a state championship game? Running to the left, the play is shut down immediately. A loss of 1. Didn't see who carried it. I was complaining about the program.
Yes, of course, could have been like me my junior year in high school, where I didn't bring my correct shirt to the game, so I had to wear somebody else's shirt.
Your first varsity game.
Yes, and my coach, who's still my client at 83 years old, never fails to remind me of that when I start moaning about something. Quarterback draw.
Yes.
After the delay, no gain.
Taken down by big number 75, Travis Gauze, who is on the program. So that's no gain for Ferreira. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
Travis Gauze is their place kicker, and I was talking to a college football scout.
Yeah.
If you ever watch a Celtics game and watch Marcus Smart line his back and kip up.
Okay.
Well, 75 does that.
Wow.
Now, he might be lying to me.
Yeah.
You know, I look naive, but I couldn't believe that. He swore it was the truth.
St. Hilaire comes out over the ball. The line left to right. Hebert, Wiggins, St. Hilaire, Nader, and Titus.
Empty backfield, Twins left, trips right.
Here it is. 3rd and 11.
Four-man rush.
49-yard line. Big pressure up the middle. Pereira rolls right, overthrows it, and a Springfield Central coach can't make the catch. Would have had that a few years ago. It'll be 4th and 11 for Central Catholic.
And I'll tell you, Joseph Gifford's brother, Josiah, is every bit as, I mean, he just comes off that left end, and the right tackle's having an awful time with him.
Pass interference, Michael.
I think he called it holding, didn't he? Did he say holding or get pass interference?
Well,
defensive holding, right.
Marking off 10 yards.
And that's a first down.
No. It's 3rd and still very short.
Oh, that's right. It is not a first down automatically with Federation
Yes,
rules.
so 3rd and a little bit less than 1. They're now at the plus 41-yard line, the 41 of the Golden Eagles. 4-man front.
It's 3rd and less than a foot, and once again, there's no quarterback sneak on touch.
And he'll run from 5 yards back. He'll make it. Takes a big hit from Jackson Pereira. But that flag really hurts the Golden Eagles. And it's 1st and 10 for Central Catholic at the 37-yard line, so a 4-yard gain.
They're on these. Well, you're right. That is a big mistake. Ball's on the right center, going in for Central Catholic. Nice jab step to the left by Pereira.
Yeah.
The linebackers completely overran and cut back, picked up 3 yards. Really nice job.
Springfield Central confused. Player goes on and off. 22-8. Springfield Central, 2:40 to go in the half.
Blown up by a blitzing corner.
That was number 8, Kaimari Latney.
And what happened on that was you're playing man coverage. He starts back. They must have seen it.
Yep.
They've only played him twice, seen it on film. And number 8, who's the Wildcat runner, he's a backup tailback. Just a great play. I don't know who you give the -10 to, or -9.5.
Wow.
-11.
Yeah. So it's 2nd and 21 all the way back at the Golden Eagle 46. Pereira back to pass, steps up, going deep. Post pattern is open.
Oh, he dropped it.
Can't hold on to the ball was Justice McGrail.
Oh my goodness, one of the senior captains, a terrific player. The ball was a bomb. It was on the 5-yard line where he dropped it. The ball was thrown from the 50, and he was tracking over his left shoulder, went back over his right shoulder. The ball, I don't know if the wind took it or whatever, and it was just right there. It couldn't have been thrown better.
You know, you throw that to McGrail 20 times, I bet he catches it 19.
Yep, no, you're right.
So now it's 3rd and 21. Central Catholic trailing 22-8, 1:54 to go. First half, this will be the 10th play of the drive.
Boy, did that hurt. Trips left, twins right. Big blitz up the middle. This 45, the right defensive end, made a great rush on that play.
Thank you,
Zachary
Michael.
Jones. And he's the right defensive end. One of the things I like about Springfield Central on defense, and I know they give up a lot of points, but they play great teams.
Yes.
You know, so, but they don't flip-flop people all over the field.
Right.
They keep it simple, and they play very well.
Coach Strachan's listening. He's not going to like that comment, Mike.
I know. I just keeping it simple, I think, makes a mistake. Makes sense.
Timeout on the field. We'll be right back with a score. Springfield Central 22, Central Catholic 8, the Division I final.
This broadcast of the MIAA Division I, II, and III Super Bowls is made possible thanks to Mark Perryman and the entire staff at Patriot Subaru, 551 Washington Street in North Attleboro. Patriot Subaru is proud to support the Red Rocketeers, KP, and all of the teams competing for a championship with a love of the game. See how I work that in there? For more information, visit Patriot Subaru of NA.com. Subaru sales and service in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and beyond. Love, it's what makes a champion a champion. Is that how it goes?
Welcome back. Punting formation. Is this the second or third punt? Second punt for Central Catholic out of Lawrence, Massachusetts. Wide splits there, long snap, flag is down. Just barely getting that punt off was,
Great kick.
I believe that's Canistaro.
Oh my goodness. Poor number 40. Oh my God.
Another flag.
Oh,
What happened?
For batting the ball out of bounds. It's another one of these ridiculous, stupid National Federation rules.
Yeah. Mike, every state in the union uses them now.
Well, just because you do something, a lot of people, doesn't mean it's right.
We had on the Attleboro Thanksgiving Day game,
Let's see what the call is, Paul.
Attleboro punted. One of their players, instead of downing the ball, it was right near the sideline,
Right.
just with his foot, tapped
Right.
it out of bounds with his foot. That was a 15-yard penalty.
Same thing. He batted that. It's going to
Wow.
be a 15-yard penalty. And if he knew he was on the 5
Yeah.
instead of he thought he was on the goal line,
Yeah.
he wouldn't even have touched it.
Right.
Because he covered it so beautifully. And I hope it wasn't the same kid who just had the ball hitting the back of the head. I think it was.
Long conversation with the officials.
They don't know what the hell they're talking about right now. Come on. I think that was Isaiah. It's either Evan LeBlanc, 52, or Isaiah Rosario, 53.
Thank you. Raiders.
We have no idea what's going on, fans. We knew that.
So the
Illegal touch.
Illegal procedure is declined. Illegal touch is a 10-yard penalty. So are they going to re-kick it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh! So now the ball will move back. It's going to be near the 36 now for the line of scrimmage.
You know, we saw in the North Attleboro game, special teams are very important.
Yeah.
And of course, back when we were at Westboro and we're a small town team, and we always made sure, starting on the freshman team, we had good place kickers, punters, and snappers. And we used to call, you know, everything we did. We had we wanted to return every punt.
Yeah.
I used to tell Jan Gibo, by the way, who was our head coach, he returned punts his junior year, senior year in high school, prep school, and 4 years in college.
Yeah.
He took punt returning and coverage extremely seriously.
He taught me how to return punts.
Here we go. Nice punt again.
So it was 4th and 29. Punt from the line of scrimmage, their own 44-yard line. It'll be downed at the Golden Eagle 23-yard line.
So that turns out to be a 31-yard punt. Nobody got hurt.
So the game kind of lost its momentum there a little bit as we got bogged down. 1:26 to go in the first half, 22-8.
Think about how ridiculous that illegal touch call is. Who does it hurt? I mean, he batted it back towards his own goal line.
Yeah.
10 yards. You know, come on, let's simplify the game. A little bit too arcane for this guy.
Traveling right to
That's a
left.
lateral.
Quick swing pass. Ooh, drilled in the backfield was Thomas.
That was the first play they ran.
Wiggins in there on the hit. Also number 52 in there on the hit. LeBlanc. Whoops.
The clock is running. 1:04 to go here. They got 3 timeouts left. I'm just amazed. Well, they have plenty of time, I guess, by their standards.
Second and 14. Watson whirls right, breaks containment, gets to the sideline, forced out of bounds
Nice
by the
pitch,
hustling
25.
Michael Brown.
Oh, boy, that was a nice play. Stopped the clock, saved him a timeout, but he only gained, what, 2 yards?
No, because it was 2nd and 14.
Oh, he gained 6 yards.
Yep. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Golden Eagles at their own 25-yard line.
Who's down for Catholic?
Central Catholic, the Raiders.
That's
That's
number
28 or 29. 28. Michael Schneid.
It's 29.
Schnidman?
It's Quentin Delory.
Thank you, Quentin Delory.
I think it's 28, but you
Yeah.
can't tell on that number.
Yeah.
It is 29. All right. I got it from a guy with better eyes than mine. That's not saying much. I do need new glasses. Just don't want to pay for them.
Mike, let's not make a list of things you need.
I understand that, but Medicare is not it's all it's cracked up to be.
3rd and 8. William Pop Watson trips to the left. That's the wide side. Just a 3-man rush.
Oh, he missed him.
Throws
Oh, what a catch.
underneath. Flag is down late on the opposite side of the field. Catch was made by
And there's 2
Matthias
flags
Barber.
in the backfield. I think an offensive holding call. What a catch by, that was number 31?
Yeah, Barber. Ton of holding penalties in this game.
Well, when you're getting that much time in the pocket,
Yeah.
somebody's holding. Matthias Barber just made an extraordinary over-the-shoulder catch heading towards the boundary. And once again, last game we talked about how clean the game was.
Yeah, this is really
Coaches on both sides of the field have their hands outstretched, facing the sky, and they're all confused.
fast-moving high-scoring first quarter. This game is really bogged down since the last touchdown by Springfield Central to make it 22-7.
22-8.
22-8, excuse me.
It's okay. And now we got Chuck Adamopoulos out there on the field. He's got his hands outstretched. He's talking to 3 officials. You know what Chuck is looking at? Just reminded me of Jackie Gleason in the Honeymooners. Going to Audrey Meadows.
So you think he's saying to the moon, ref?
To the moon, Alice.
So pass interference against the offense on the opposite side of the field where the ball was thrown. So the ball goes from the 25 to the 12. 3rd and 18. Wow, this is taking forever. 42 seconds to go, 22-8 in favor of the Golden Eagles.
That had nothing to do with the play.
A 3-man rush. Long pass is incomplete, trying to connect with Kevin Jackson. 4th and 18. Okay, this they've got to punt away, right?
Yes, they're going to punt away.
And again, if you joined us late, Springfield Central went for it on a 4th and 1 from their own 29-yard line.
Shotgun, and they called a read option.
Yeah.
Which was blown up by an A-gap blitz. And, I'm old school. Used to coach back in the day where when it's 4th and a foot, the quarterback goes up like Tom Brady does, puts his hand under the center, relaxes for a second to make sure it's not procedure, and picks up the first down.
Guy with the punt.
Not a bad kick.
Fair catch made at the
42-yard line. They have plenty of time.
43-yard line.
They have 2 timeouts in 28 seconds, and the ball's on the 43, so that was what, a 31-yard punt.
Colton Williams with the fair catch, so 28 seconds to go. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders out of Central Catholic at the 43-yard line of the Golden Eagles. And you're right, Mike, this is they can run numerous plays. Funky uniforms for Central Catholic. Never seen it before. Different colored jerseys from the top and the bottom.
I've never seen it either. Inside counter.
That goes to number 34, Latham. Stacked up at the 40-yard line. They're saying the ball is loose. Fumble. And it's recovered by number 50 for the Golden Eagles, Quadir Price. So +2 on the carry, then a fumble.
He tried to spin back inside, and I think the ball was just popped out while he did. And just to let you know, by the way, Franklin High School last week played in this phenomenal game against KP to come from behind. To win on Thanksgiving Day a week ago today. And 4 days before that, played Springfield Cathedral to a standstill. Central to a standstill.
And by the way, talk to the KP coaches. They'll tell you that great late catch by Kindred, his foot was out of bounds.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Rich Harwood, the director of football operations, sent me a picture.
My goodness.
You can see he's making the catch and his left foot is on the out-of-bounds line. He got credit for a 30-something yard catch on that.
Oh, my goodness.
And that led to their final touchdown for the win. Mike, I didn't see that. Was that
a quarterback draw? And
another flag.
And that was downfield hold. So we got to give +5 to quarterback Willem Pops Watson. And then you got another 10 yards for an offensive hold.
I'm not keeping track. How many penalties is that?
That's only 5 that have been accepted there on each team. It's a total of 10 penalties.
So 1st and 14. 15. We'll call it 1st and 15. Back at their own 35-yard line. So again, Watson gets credit for 5 yards on the rush. Clock is moving inside 10 seconds, and he'll just take a knee.
Yeah.
So that'll end the first half with a score. Springfield Central 22. The Central Catholic Raiders 8. Michael.
Well, these are terrific teams. Central, by the way, was behind this year at halftime and came back and won that game 67-42.
Wow.
And I believe that they shut out Springfield Central in the second half. I'm not sure, but they were behind, I believe, 42
I thought Central
to 30.
Catholic won both games.
Central, that's what I meant.
Yeah, oh, okay, yep.
Yes,
Yep.
Springfield Central led at halftime, and Central Catholic
Okay.
shut them out.
You're right,
in the
Mike. Too
second
many
half.
Centrals.
There's too many Centrals. I wish we could just say Lawrence, which, by the way, it used to be Lawrence
Yeah.
Catholic. Back when our father every year refereed the basketball, they had a Christmas tournament. Literally, the New England Catholic High School tournament was Lawrence Central Catholic every year. I wonder if they still have it. And but he always called it Lawrence Catholic then.
We'll be right back after this on WARA and AACS 15 Sports.
This broadcast of the MIAA Division 1, 2, and 3 Super Bowls is made possible thanks to Mark Perryman and the entire staff at Patriot Subaru, 551 Washington Street in North Attleboro. Patriot Subaru is proud to support the Red Rocketeers, KP, and all of the teams competing for a championship with a love of the game. See how I work that in there? For more information, visit Patriot Subaru of NA.com. Subaru sales and service in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and beyond. Love, it's what makes a champion a champion. Is that how it goes? College football was introduced in 1869. 4 years later, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating system and air conditioner. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley for all your heating and cooling needs. Rentham Cooperative Bank, established in 1901, 4 years before the forward pass was introduced to football, is a full-service Massachusetts-chartered cooperative bank with no stockholders, helping us make this broadcast possible. Personal loans, mortgages, and all of the modern banking services you'd expect. Congratulations to all of the teams, especially KP from Rentham Cooperative Bank. Find out more at renthamcoop.com. The Eaglebrook Saloon in Norfolk brings the look of the Wild West, a full menu and a family-friendly setting convenient to Gillette Stadium, Patriot Place, and the Rentham outlets. An experience not often found in this neck of the woods. Partner, a tip of the hat to KP and all of the title contenders from Chuck Horn, Ellen, and everyone at the Eaglebrook Saloon. All hail the spirit of Russ Francis. EaglebrookSaloon.com. Achin's Garage is now celebrating more than 100 years of service to the North Attleboro area. Achin's provides 24-hour friendly towing and roadside assistance to get you back on the move. From lockouts to blowouts to dead batteries, they're your local AAA representative. Take care of your Massachusetts state inspections without taking up a big chunk of your day. Achin's Garage, proudly celebrating more than 100 years of service to the area and congratulating all of tonight's teams.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
This broadcast of the MIAA Division 1, 2, and 3 Super Bowls is made possible thanks to Mark Perryman and the entire staff at Patriot Subaru, 551 Washington Street in North Attleboro. Patriot Subaru is proud to support the Red Rocketeers, KP, and all of the teams competing for a championship with a love of the game. See how I work that in there? For more information, visit Patriot Subaru of NA.com. Subaru sales and service in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and beyond. Love, it's what makes a champion a champion. Is that how it goes? College football was introduced in 1869. 4 years later, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating system and air conditioner. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley for all your heating and cooling needs.
Sweet strawberry icing. You were strolling along in goodwill when just past that mid-century side table and denim jacket you spotted them, nestled in their display case. Miniature donut earrings. Oh, yes! Yes! Your favorite half-breakfast pastry, half-all-day dessert food, made into your favorite form of ear candy. Oh, my. Those bejeweled sprinkles have satisfied some unknown hunger within you. Shh. Do you smell that? That's the sugary scent of shopping success. For this is Goodwill. And with every item you buy, you fund local job training and more. So go forth. Bring home those donut earrings. And bring home so much good to your community. Goodwill. Bring good home. Brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to halftime. Mike and I calling 3 consecutive games with not much of a break in between. I know that was a lot of commercials we just ran in a row, but we got to find some time to eat, folks, and run to the Officers Club. We're at halftime. It's 22-8 in favor of Springfield Central over Central Catholic in the Division I final. Mike, stats.
Well, these are very unofficial stats. Tariq Thomas, I have for 14 carries for 78 yards. Pops Watson, I have for 4 carries for 8 yards and a sack. So they get 86 yards rushing. I've got it for 154 yards passing. And there's a variety of great receivers. Joseph Griffin is a real standout. So is Daniels. Griffin's got a 40-yard completion. Daniels has a 20-yard touchdown. Whatever the case may be, Pops Watson I have for 9 for 15 for 154 yards. So the approximate total yardage on offense is 240 yards. On the downside, they've got 35, 45, 57 yards of penalties.
Wow.
Central Catholic, it seems like they hardly had their hands on the ball in the half.
Yeah.
And Aiden Pereira, you keep the ball out of his hands, you're going to doing a good job. He was 5 for 8 throwing for 88 yards, a touchdown, 3 first downs. But on the ground, they only had a total of 13 carries as a team for 48 yards.
Wow.
So they had 138 yards, almost over 100 yards total offense difference between the two, which accounts for the 22-8 score. One of the real problems of the game is the lack of rhythm.
Yes.
And neither team wants to blitz too much. And as a result of that, the quarterbacks aren't getting pressured. And one of the reasons they're not getting pressured is because the offensive lines are holding. Now, they allow you to hold these days as long as you have your arms like in the armpits and not outside of the shoulders.
Yes.
But as a pass rusher starts to get by you, even if you're holding them there, now you're not supposed to do it. If it was like the old days where you weren't allowed to hold, period, we wouldn't have the offense we have today.
Right.
So I don't know what the answer is, but it was a very choppy first half led by Springfield Central 22-8. We're a minute and 45 seconds ready to go for the second half, and neither team has resurfaced to the field, so we might even have a delay there. And which in the old days was a 15-yard penalty, which in these permissive days, the refs go into the locker rooms and say, come on, guys.
Which they had to do with Marblehead in our Division III game.
Yes.
Springfield Central got the ball first. They drove 65 yards in 11 plays, a 45-yard pass from Watson to number 3, Daniels. Was the big play in that drive. A 5-yard quarterback counter on Watson's first run of the night from 7 yards out. made the score 6-0, a 2-point conversion run by number 8. Latney made the score 8-0. What are we looking for, Mike?
I was looking. One of the things I'm going to complain about, fans, is we get rosters.
Well,
there are
let's not
certain teams
complain
that
too
will
much. Keep
actually give you the names of everybody.
Yeah.
So the problem is I'm an ex-lineman.
Yeah.
And I can't find out who's playing on the line of
I know
scrimmage for
it.
either team. It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to you.
Okay. Catholic Central was forced to punt on their first possession. Springfield Central on a 4th and 1 from their own 29-yard line went for it. They were stuffed, turning the ball over on their own 28. It took one play for Central Catholic to score, a 28-yard pass to number 17, Ty Canestraro.
Who could fly.
Yes, a 2-point conversion pass to Justice McGrail tied the game at 8. Springfield Central then went on a 10-play, 80-yard, 4-minute and 8-second drive. 3-yard touchdown run by Tariq Thomas. A conversion was no good. The score was 14-8 Springfield Central. They forced a Catholic Central punt, and then the Golden Eagles took over at their own 38, went 62 yards in 8 plays, a ton of penalties in that drive, a 40-yard pass from Watson to Joseph Griffin, and then a 20-yard touchdown pass to Daniels, along with a 2-point conversion pass by Wildcat quarterback Latney to Josiah Griffin. That made it 22-8. That's where we stand right now, getting ready for the third quarter. And I don't think we're starting the third game on time, Mike.
What time's it now?
6:47.
Oh. No, well, the way these two teams throw the ball, with, of course, the rules, favor the pass, so you stop the clock when there's an incompletion. Between the timeouts, each team gets 3. And then if you look in the first half, we had 6. We had actually 9 incompletions, which stopped the clock. And then, of course, when you have first downs, and there was a total of, I think, 12 first downs in the first half, that temporarily stops the clock. I don't think we can get the third game started at 8 o'clock either, but I'm going to stay anyway.
Yeah, well, we have to, Mike.
That's right.
All right, we're going to take one more break, then come back for the second half. We're patiently waiting for the third quarter to begin. Springfield Central, the number 2 seed, correct? 22, the number 1 seed. Central Catholic, 8.
This broadcast of the MIAA Division 1, 2, and 3 Super Bowls is made possible thanks to Mark Perryman and the entire staff at Patriot Subaru, 551 Washington Street in North Attleboro. Patriot Subaru is proud to support the Red Rocketeers, KP, and all of the teams competing for a championship with a love of the game. See how I work that in there? For more information, visit Patriot Subaru of NA.com. Subaru sales and service in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and beyond. Love, it's what makes a champion a champion. Is that how it goes? College football was introduced in 1869. 4 years later, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating system and air conditioner. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley for all your heating and cooling needs. Rentham Cooperative Bank, established in 1901, 4 years before the forward pass was introduced to football, is a full-service Massachusetts-chartered cooperative bank with no stockholders, helping us make this broadcast possible. Personal loans, mortgages, and all of the modern banking services you'd expect. Congratulations to all of the teams, especially KP from Rentham Cooperative Bank. Find out more at renthamcoop.com.
Welcome back to third quarter action. I'm Paul Healy, along with big brother Michael Healy, co-captain at URI way back in 1969. High school MVP of his football team in 1965, and now as an adult, you don't believe in MVPs.
That's right. Hey, about 50 guys in each one of these teams. Everybody's doing their part. Let's stop the glorification of stars and celebrate teamwork. Amen.
Kickoff right to left, Travis Gauze. Fielded at his own 17-yard line. Bridgewater tries to break to the outside. Tracked down and forced out of bounds at about the 33-yard line, where the Raiders will take over 1st and 10, trailing 22-8.
Well, they've got to get their offense going here. And this has been for them to only have approximately 140 yards total offense is just
amazing.
Astonishing.
Their own 33, 1st and 10, 11:52 to go, third quarter. 4-man front. Fake. Pereira's going to try to run to the left. Wow. You know, he doesn't look like a real big kid, but man, he runs hard. Looked like nothing. That's going to be a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, well, he's also one of these kids. When you're delivering a blow, it's easy to run hard, and he's so quick-footed and quick-minded, he always pops the other guy before he can get popped. Nice inside handoff to Matthias Latham for 3 more yards. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Always say to the kids, or the young men, stay low, hit first.
That's right.
Latham with a 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Raiders at their own 42. Pereira in the shotgun formation, twins both ways. He'll run right up the middle. He was stuffed at first, and then a second burst got him through, and I think one of his linemen, number 55, Wiggins, helped his quarterback from behind. First down.
It looked like Josiah Griffin had him to stop him, and he got that help.
Out to their own 44-yard line right now. Oof. Shotgun formation. Pereira has plenty of time to look around, steps up, fires a bullet over the middle, caught by Preston Zinter, the 6'3", 220-pound tight end. First down, Raiders in Golden Eagle territory. From their own 44 to the plus 39.
Aiden Pereira has been a 4-year starter. He's going to Maine next year to play quarterback. And being down by 2 scores doesn't scare them. They were down by 2 scores to Springfield Central earlier this year, and they fought back to win.
17 yards in that last completion.
Tight bunch to the left, wide split to the right. Tight end is the wide split to the right.
Yeah. Back to pass, left sideline, overthrown. I think that was on purpose. Outstanding coverage out there by number 12 of Springfield Central, Christopher Winslow.
He almost crowned somebody with a camera.
Yeah.
And a guy like Pereira doesn't miss by that much unless he's trying to. Boy, these numbers for Central are so hard to read because of the uniforms. I think that was number 18. I couldn't tell who that was. It might have been 13. I don't know.
Well, I said who it was, but now that short-term memory loss is gone. I don't know either. 12, Winslow, I think.
Oh, it's Winslow. That's right. It was Blake. Okay.
Pereira waiting for the 2nd down and 10 snap. His team trails 22-8. Latham tries to run to the left side behind the tackle, Hebert, and the guard, Wiggins. Not a whole lot there. It's going to be 3rd down, 7 yards to go.
Well, the defensive line for Springfield Central, the 4-man front, and they almost never blitz.
Yep.
Slanted into the boundary where they were running, and they slanted right into the play. And a really nice second-level guy came up, and I think it was the right inside linebacker who made that real hard hit.
7th play of the drive. Twins both ways, right side's the wide side. Left slot comes a motion into the backfield.
4-man rush.
Fake the swing pass right, screen left. Great blocking out in front. First down, Latham. Wow, 55, Wiggins again with a block. Michael?
Well, all I can say about that play, it's a gorgeously run play. They fake inside, they sprint to the right, they screen back to the sideline. Good run by number 34, Latham. And, you keep Wiggins' son is a really good football player, and his problem is he's 5'10", which means he will not be a D1 football player. They won't even look at you if you're an interior lineman and you're not over 6 feet.
Wow, from their own.
He's really a good ball player.
So an 8-yard gain for the first down on that 3rd and 7 play. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 29. Injured player is down. Springfield Central 22, Catholic Central 8, but driving. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for...
This broadcast of the MIAA Division 1, 2, and 3 Super Bowls is made possible thanks to Mark Perryman and the entire staff at Patriot Subaru, 551 Washington Street in North Attleboro. Patriot Subaru is proud to support the Red Rocketeers, KP, and all of the teams competing for a championship with a love of the game. See how I work that in there? For more information, visit Patriot Subaru of NA.com. Subaru sales and service in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and beyond. Love, it's what makes a champion a champion. Is that how it goes?
Welcome back. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Pereira looks into the end zone. Incomplete again on the coverage. Number 12, Christopher Winslow, intended receiver Ty Canistraro. He had plenty of time to throw, though, Michael.
He certainly did. Just perfect coverage. And they're playing man coverage. You know, they keep sending Matthias Latham out into the boundary.
Yep.
And the outside linebacker from this side picks him up as far as that goes. And that particular play, they might be doing some switching on defense because number 8, who's the Kaimari Latner, he came up and covered the swing man, so he had to throw the ball out of bounds.
And there's that jailbreak screen. The wide receiver breaks towards the quarterback to catch the screen pass, but the pass was incomplete. 66.
Pereira's completed approximately 2/3 of every pass he's thrown in his 4-year career.
Yeah.
And he's having a tough day today.
Wow.
He's having a tough day today.
Yeah, came in 67% completion percentage, more than 2,600 yards throwing, 32 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. He also ran for 750 yards and 14 touchdowns. 3rd and 10. Again, he has time. High arcing throw to the right corner. Diving, incredible catch, but just out of bounds. Wow, Justice McGrail. Beautiful effort.
Great coverage by number 13, Gary Poyser, who forced him out of bounds. Just very good coverage.
So now it is 4th and 10. And boy, these passing offenses, with a bunch of incomplete passes, the games take forever.
They certainly do. But once again, what used to be the rule, because they had one football, they didn't want to stop the clock. Now it's strategy.
Yep.
And who's got a timeout now? Timeout.
Springfield.
Springfield.
Well, where that rule comes from is, yes, in a million years ago when they only had one ball,
yes,
a team had a lead late in the game that intentionally throw long incompletions and the clock would keep running while some poor schlep ref waddled around and tracked the ball down.
Well,
so they had to make the rule to stop the clock after every incompletion.
Yes, well, you could also modify the rule. But once again, those are back in the days when it was illegal to send in the play from the sidelines.
Exactly.
You know, I was reading Sally Jenkins' great book, The Real All-Americans, which is about Carlisle Institute, which was the Native American team, which really brought the passing attack into the 20th century, which we see today. And they used to actually send pass patterns behind the bench.
Wow.
And they had to make it illegal to run off the field back on the field.
That's where you are.
Pop Warner, by the way, who thought up a lot of these different things. His sportsmanship was a little different than the sportsmanship we teach your Pop Warner football.
Yes. Jim Thorpe of the great Carlisle Indians.
Who lost every trophy he won legitimately in the Olympics because it turns out because he was poor, he played semi-pro baseball and got paid a few times. And you wonder why the Native Americans have a problem with the American democracy. I don't know.
4th and 10 for Central Catholic. They'll go for it. 8:55 to go, third quarter. Caught.
Didn't get it.
It's not going to be enough. They're saying he's down on contact. The pass was complete to number 10, Andrew Lasovsky, who made a great stretch, but he did not reach first down yardage. Let's see who made that tackle.
It was over the right corner.
Oh, that's number 12 again, his 3rd defensive play of the half, Christopher Winslow.
And they've got a very good secondary. Of course, when you have that good a passing attack, you better have a good secondary. And whether it's number 13, number 8, number 12, Winslow, and they're a really good football team.
On 4th and 10, they gain 9 yards, and Central takes over at their own 20. Inside, popping it outside. Another penalty flag comes out. This game won't be over till midnight. My gosh.
It's got to be holding again. Sixth major penalty on Springfield Central.
Wow. So 7, they're calling it from the line of scrimmage, so it doesn't get any credit for anything there. So they go back to their own 10-yard line, 1st and 20 for Central. Clock's moving. 22-8 lead. William Watson, lime green shoes. Central lineman jumps, but no encroachment.
Because nobody reacted to it.
Oh, a huge hit, but he breaks the tackle into the open field as Thomas across midfield. Cuts back inside, hit and taken down finally by Latham. That run started at his own 10-yard line. He brings it all the way to the 35-yard line of the Raiders.
5-yard gain. 138 yards on 16 carries now. Just a beautiful inside play where he really didn't get hit at all. It was very good blocking, and
Must have been a block I saw. Yeah.
Yes, it was a block.
Yeah.
And then he broke it out to the left boundary, and he just kept making kind of dip cuts, and next thing you know, it's 55 yards down the field. And he steps out for a while, and number 3, Daniels, plays everywhere, so he'll go from the slot. It'll be the tailback. They give it to Daniels. Same play.
He gets to the sideline. Another flag is down, of course, and I love the way they use the H-back. Brendan Guy is almost an extra pulling guard.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Another penalty.
Where's this holding call coming from? That ball was, I mean, he was so far down the field on that.
So that's the 7th major accepted penalty?
Yes. So he had a 15-yard gain and a 10-yard penalty.
So he gets credit for 5 yards.
5 yards.
1st and
5.
Yep. Oh, so you're right. Yeah. Gets credit for 15. You're right. Sorry. So that penalty was way downfield. Now this time running to the right is Tykarian Daniels. He moves from the 30-yard line.
First down on the 25.
To the, yes.
5-yard gain. He actually went off right side that time.
Yeah.
It's very simple blocking patterns. They're not pulling anybody. They just drive blocking. 76 is the right tackle. 77 is the right guard.
And 76 is number we don't have. Abdul. 77 was the right guard. Abdul. Miki Abdul.
Yes. I had the numbers backwards.
Okay. Charles is the center. Owens the left guard. Houlihan Bass the left tackle. Again, they run up the middle with Thomas. Ooh, look at that block in the defensive backfield thrown by number 79, Houlihan Bass.
The set number 87, the only guy who pulls is the tight end.
Yeah.
It's really a power they run there. 2-yard gain, 140 yards now and counting for Thomas. And so the big tight end moves back over to the left. He's right behind the left offensive tackle. And the tailback moves just to the right behind the quarterback on the right side. Twins to the right, split left.
2nd and 8. Shotgun snap.
Nice fake.
Fake, rolling to the right, throwing to the right, caught by Joseph Griffin, breaking tackles.
Oh, wait
of course,
a second.
another flag is down.
They just called the hold on number 3.
My God. You know, the fans are here. It's so difficult to get an entertaining float. Is that another hold?
Yeah. I saw they called it on number 3, Daniels. It was a good call.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just too bad. There's no need to hold when you got a guy out there like that. So once again, it's a 15-yard gain and a 10-yard penalty.
So second down, 15 yards to go. Ball's back at the 30-yard line. Going right to left, 22-8. Springfield Central leading. Clock is moving as we approach 5:40 to go in the quarter. They all look towards the sideline to get the play.
I've never seen a game where there's been 8 holding penalties on one team.
Really? That time the right guard pulls, number 77 Abdul. Central Catholic is not fooled. And after a 2-yard gain, Thomas is crunched to the turf. Third down, 13 yards to go.
It's 87 yards and effective yards of penalties against Springfield Central. It's really been the only thing that kept this from being 30-8 because they just don't seem to be getting stopped.
At the 29-yard line, moving right to left, twins both ways. Guy, the big tight end, in the slot right. Oh, how does Watson avoid that? And then pitches the ball to his left. That was a playground play. Watson avoids the rush, pitches it to Thomas. They were making that up as they go along for positive yardage.
14-yard line, so they were what, 2nd and 12?
Yeah, they were at the 29.
They're at the 29-yard line, so...
No, they were at the 29. Now they're at the 19, so a 10-yard gain. And it's 4th and 5.
And they don't have a place kicker, which would put them ahead 17 points.
And coach walks onto the field to get the signal to the quarterback, Watson. That was night at the Improv, that last play.
Yes, it was.
Back to pass, Watson. Button hook on the outside. They fail. A bullet pass. The receiver curled to the inside. I think Watson expected her to curl to the outside. Turnover on downs. 4:35 to go. The Raiders get it back.
Well, that was one of those series, you know, when you get 3 offensive holding penalties on a particular drive.
Yeah.
And you've heard me complain about this many times, Paul. You can call holding every single play if you want. They legalized holding.
Yeah.
Oh,
Slot
nice.
receiver comes towards the formation, reverses back, and then catches a flip pass from the quarterback, Ferreira. That's going to be about a 5 or 6 yard gain for the 19 to the 25.
Excellent pursuit from the secondary from Springfield Central. 21, Dominic Chakor was over there. Of course, number Kai Marie Latney was over there.
Justice McGrail on the catch.
Was McGrail who caught that?
Yep, second and 5.
5-yard gain.
Pereira, Aiden back to pass, steps up, pressured, lofts it deep. Pereira's out there. Excuse me, not Pereira.
McGrail.
McGrail again. Another improv play.
Now it was just a scramble. The ball's on the 41. What was the last slot in that yard?
Minus 24-yard line. Now they're at the plus 41.
41, so that's a 33-yard gain. He was running a post pattern. The quarterback broke loose. McGrail broke to the boundary, and he showed why he's a great receiver.
Bubbles screen to the left, caught by Canestraro. Another tackle for number 12, Christopher Winslow. Also in there was Noah Carter. That's going to gain 3 yards, 2nd and 7. And they're at the plus 38-yard line, the 38 of the Golden Eagles. Back to pass Ferreira. Great scrambling ability. Throw is high. Can't quite handle it. Was Andrew Lasovsky. 3rd and 7 coming up.
I thought as long as any part of 1 foot is behind the line of scrimmage, it's not a penalty. But boy, that's as close you're going to get there.
Jason Weir for the Bombardiers against Mansfield a few years ago.
Oh my goodness.
At Mansfield.
Worst call plan. I mean, that was
They called him over the line of scrimmage.
When he
wasn't
wasn't.
even close. It was near the Mansfield sideline. They were screaming at the refs, and they get the calls a lot.
quarterback draw.
Pereira comes up. He's got
He's
the
going.
first down.
He's all the
across
way.
20.
Yep.
He's across the 10. Cut from behind. Down at the 5-yard
Number 12
line.
caught him.
Shoestring tackle by Noah Carter.
33-yard
Wow.
gain. Quarterback draw.
From the 38 to the 5.
Great hustle to catch by Christopher Winslow, number 12. Caught him from behind at the very end. Pereira is very impressive.
Wow.
Nice, great shoestring tackle.
Yeah. Also 26 jumping on the pile. Boyd at the end. First and goal from the 5-yard line. 2:39 to go in this endless third quarter. Twins to the right, two backs,
Counter.
crossbuck.
Nothing.
Latham hit in the backfield. Nice rush from the outside by
Both
Antoine
defensive-
Alexander.
And as also number 10 was involved in that play.
Jones, Aaron
Yes,
Jones.
Aaron Jones and 45. Those are the two ends. But on the backside, I mean, they just totally collapsed that play.
Yeah. Loss of 1. Now they're back at the 6. Second and goal. 2:10 to go in the third quarter. 22-8 Springfield Central. Twins both ways.
5 wide.
Oh, that's right. 3
Yeah.
trips to the right. Back to pass. Ferreira spins out of it beautifully. Throws to the end zone. What a great pass. What a great catch. Touchdown. Ty Canestraro, and the Raiders are right back in this game. Wow.
And that was a quarterback doing Doug Flutie at his best.
Yes.
A beautifully executed play, but I mean, the pass protection completely broke down. Quarterback breaks through, spins back to the right, and now number 8, who had covered Canestraro like a blanket, now he's
Flatney.
caught between, do I have to come up or stay back? You
Yeah.
always have to stay back until
Yes.
the quarterback crosses the line. He didn't, and the ball was lobbed softly over his head into Canestraro's arms. Brilliant play, and now it's
The PAT is good.
22-15.
22-15 in favor of Springfield Central, but Central Catholic creeping closer. We'll be right back.
Achen's Garage is now celebrating more than 100 years of service to the North Attleboro area. Achen's provides 24-hour friendly towing and roadside assistance to get you back on the move. From lockouts to blowouts to dead batteries, they're your local AAA representative. Take care of your Massachusetts state inspections without taking up a big chunk of your day. Achen's Garage, proudly celebrating more than 100 years of service to the area and congratulating all of tonight's teams.
Welcome back to WARA 1320 AM, WARAradio.com, and AACS 15 TV in Attleboro. I'm Paul Healy along with Michael Healy. Kickoff coming left to right, 22-15. Central Catholic creeping closer to Springfield Central. They'll return this kick from their own 10-yard line. Here come the Eagles, right to left. Daniels stumbles, but he's already across the 30-yard line.
There
He's
he
in the
goes.
open field. Daniels, let's see if they throw a flag on that. No!
Amazing, no flag on
Daniels.
Springfield Central.
A 90-yard kickoff return for the touchdown. And here comes the flag late. Of course they're going to call. This is
an outrage. This is an absolute outrage.
wow.
They call a block from behind because a kid ran up his back, chasing the play.
Wow.
Fans, I have never seen anything like this. That is the 10th major play foul against Springfield Cathedral when they're making a big play.
Wow. 90-yard kickoff return
There was
for a
nobody
touchdown.
within 20 yards of him when he crossed the 40-yard line. And as he was running, one of his teammates ran up the back of a guy chasing him, and somehow that's a penalty. And that happened on the 38-yard line, and that's ridiculous. He was so far ahead of that play.
Had no effect on the play.
No effect on
This
the
is-
play whatsoever.
If-
Every time Springfield Central makes a big play on offense or defense, we look for flags.
Unbelievable. They'll start at the
I
plus.
have never seen anything like this.
Okay,
in my
48-yard
life.
line. If they breathe too loud or pass wind, I think that'll be a personal foul as well. Unbelievable. Twins, two wideouts to the left. Watson fakes the handoff right, tries to run left. He's taken down for a loss.
No gain. Maybe
No gain. Initial hit made by Preston Zinter. Wiggins, Jermaine Wiggins, and Wiggins' son in there as well. Jaden. Yep.
It's very disappointing. We've got people in charge as officials, and they've got to do better. They have got to do better.
Point made. Let's move on. But it is stunningly obvious. Back to pass is Watson. 4 receivers out. He's got time. Throws to the right flat. Too low. Incomplete. 3rd and 9 coming up. .53 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. The Golden Eagles moving right to left. Raiders bench trying to get their fans going.
Well, they're pretty much the only fans, Springfield Central's been silenced.
Back to pass. A blitz. Watson rolls to the right. Of course, another penalty flag is down. Watson throws it into the end zone. Guy makes the catch. A great touchdown play, but it's not going to matter.
And they called another interference call down there. They called offensive interference. By the way, that was a good call.
Yep. So maybe it's time to credit the Central Catholic defensive line a little bit if they're generating this many holding penalties.
Well, maybe.
Wiggins leads the team in sacks. Michael Brown, the nose guard. Inside linebacker Sean McCurry. Wow.
And we once again have a huddle in front of the Central Catholic bench with the 4 officials.
Man.
And, of course, Chuck Adamopoulos, the coach.
Right there.
Right there. And, of course, you have Springfield Central standing on the other side of the field wondering what's going on. Kids throwing up their hands in disbelief.
Yep. .42 seconds left in a 3rd quarter that feels like it started 4.5 hours ago. 22-15 Central Catholic. Now they're going to walk all the way across the field and explain it to Coach Vladimir Brower. This is...
It's painful to watch. And there's plenty of holding in high school football, but how Central Catholic's quarterback can run around all over and there's never a holding penalty.
Yeah, exactly.
And how every time Springfield Central does something, there is a holding penalty. It just causes one to wonder.
Okay. Our father right now, his head would explode when these make the frickin' call and let's get on with the game. So Mike and I can get back to having a positive attitude.
Chuck Adamopoulos getting a free timeout. He's out here 15 yards on the field, which he shouldn't be. Literally, he's getting a free timeout.
When did they allow this?
I have no idea what's going on. This is the second time now we've had an
They called
hold.
offensive pass interference.
Yes.
Oh, no. Okay. Obviously, well, I don't want to make a negative comment. I was going to say, just give him the trophy now. It's obvious who you want to have it. Wow.
It's hard to believe. It's absolutely hard to believe.
So why is the ball at the 47 still? Or the 40?
No, it's...
The original line of scrimmage was the 47. Now they're at the 48, 3rd and 10.
Okay, so they called... Was it 3rd and 10 before?
It was 3rd and 9.
Then they called defensive pass interference down there.
Okay.
That's the only thing it could be.
Watson throwing deep. Wide receiver is out there. Knocked away at the last second. Tremendous defensive play. Number 33, the safety, Colton Williams. Wow.
What an incredible play by Williams. Well, that's only 2 touchdowns that have been called back so far.
Long arcing ball downfield, still 34 seconds to go
That
with the
was
quarter.
a fabulous play by Colton.
Never looked
Williams.
back for the ball, but he got his left hand on it.
Oh, it just, I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah.
And once again, Griffin had everybody beat. But that was a fabulous play by Colton Williams, senior safety, 5'11", 165, 155.
Punt by Guy, line drive, fielded for a fair catch at about his own 14-yard line. That's the man who just made the great defensive play, number 33, Colton Williams, a 5'11 senior.
34-yard punt. Each team has punted twice. Punting really hasn't had much to do with the game. There's 27 seconds here to go in the third
In the
quarter.
endless third quarter.
Yeah, you know, we're supposed to keep our emotions out of this, and I apologize, but like I said, I've never seen anything quite like it.
Okay. The Raiders starting at their own 15-yard line. Back to pass Ferreira. Again, there's that jailbreak screen, as Mike calls it. Wide receiver coming back towards the formation. Moves out from the 15 to about the 18. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yes, that was Preston Zintner again, the tight end. You can't call him a tight end. Zintner is all over the field.
+3, 2nd down, 7 yards to go at their own 18. And mercifully, the third quarter will come to an end. The score, Springfield Central 22, Central Catholic with all the momentum 15. We'll be right back on WARA 1320 AM Attleboro and WARAradio.com.
This broadcast of the MIAA Division 1, 2, and 3 Super Bowls is made possible thanks to Mark Perryman and the entire staff at Patriot Subaru, 551 Washington Street in North Attleboro. Patriot Subaru is proud to support the Red Rocketeers, KP, and all of the teams competing for a championship with a love of the game. See how I work that in there? For more information, visit Patriot Subaru of NA.com. Subaru sales and service in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and beyond. Love, it's what makes a champion a champion. Is that how it goes? College football was introduced in 1869. 4 years later, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating system and air conditioner. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley for all your heating and cooling needs.
Welcome back, Gillette Stadium. I'm Paul Healy along with Michael Healy. Peter Bray running our graphics. James Friedman, Austin Ricketts on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. Central Catholic.
2nd and 7.
Now moving right to left.
I think it's generally in a northern direction.
Aiden Ferreira is the quarterback. Again, coming into this game, 14 touchdowns rushing. 750 yards, 67% completion rate on his passing for nearly 2,700 yards, 32 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. That one's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7.
He's 11 for 20 today, which is by his standards, not up to his standards.
Yeah.
But he's got 162 yards throwing. He's got 169 yards throwing, and he's got 53 yards running.
Whoops. Line of scrimmage is the 15. Here we go. Nope. Line of scrimmage is the 18. There we go.
Yeah, he had 5 consecutive completions before that. And he's marvelous back here. Once again, 5 wide. This is when Pereira's most dangerous.
Bunch formation to the left. They take the right slot. Power to the
quarterback draw.
Left. Taken down for a sack by Travis Gauze. That's a loss of 3. It'll be 4th and 10. Fourth down, 10 yards to go from their own 15-yard line.
Geez, I'll tell you, that Travis Gause came out of left tackle like a bolt of lightning there.
Canestraro back in punt formation.
Too deep. Joseph Griffin on the left.
Yep.
Good punt. Oh,
Wow,
what a
bullet.
kick.
Over the head of everyone
Hits on
by
the
10
35.
yards. Keeps rolling
To the
out of
22.
bounds at the 23. From the minus 15 to the plus 23.
50 from scrimmage and 62-yard punt. Play of the game. Wow, did that flip a field. Great punt by Canestraro. He's not a big kid. What an athlete.
5'7", 160-pound junior.
Just a perfect spiral.
Yeah.
Rocket. I mean, both punt receivers, they just couldn't believe it.
Yep.
I couldn't either.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope we can keep the linen in our pockets and let the better team win. Let's see what happens here. We got 11:05 to go.
Springfield Central moving left to right. Black helmets, white jerseys, white pants, black numerals with gold trim. Watson gives to the back. Thomas up the middle. Nothing there.
Maybe 2 yards. Last week when I watched the Franklin game versus Springfield Central, which 108 points were scored.
Yeah.
Guess how many holy pennies there were? 0.
Wow.
Either team.
Where's that crew today?
Could have used him. Could have used him.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Big number 76 in there at defensive tackle. Ryan Hebert, two-way player. Looks like 25 on the defensive line as well. Michael Brown, the nose guard.
Yes.
Back to pass. Deep down the right sideline. Overthrown, trying to hook up with Tariq Thomas. Coverage provided by the Raiders.
No, that was
Colton
going
Williams.
for Joseph Griffin.
Oh,
and that was good
sorry.
coverage. Canestraro is much smaller.
Yep.
But I'm not saying he's running with him stride for stride.
Yeah.
But also the safety come over the tops.
That's number 2, Joseph Griffin. Yep,
Yeah.
that's what you said. Yep, sorry.
33 did a nice job cutting off Griffin. He got into his way.
Yeah.
That's a free safety. That's a legal play. It's beautifully done.
Timeout, Springfield Central. 22-7, Springfield Central. We'll be right back.
Rentham Cooperative Bank, established in 1901, 4 years before the forward pass was introduced to football, is a full-service Massachusetts-chartered cooperative bank with no stockholders, helping us make this broadcast possible. Personal loans, mortgages, and all of the modern banking services you'd expect. Congratulations to all of the teams, especially KP from Rentham Cooperative Bank. Find out more at renthamcoop.com.
Welcome back to Gillette Stadium, the Division I championship game in high school football. Central facing a third down, 7 yards to go. Their own 26-yard line, they lead 22-15. The Raider crowd revving it up. Watson, long throw to the left sideline, diving catch, first down. That's about a 10-yard gain and about a 50-yard throw.
Yeah, it was really a sliding catch because he could have stayed on his feet and caught it low, but he wanted to make sure he made the sure catch there. Number 9, big first down for Springfield Central. And
Kevin Jackson.
Yep. And that was just normally, if you're relaxed and it's a little different,
yep.
He might have caught that ball low and turned up the sideline, but I just need this 10. Great move. Great square out pattern.
Guy, the H-back in the left slot. Wide out and a slot man on the right as well. Running back behind the outstanding quarterback, William Watson. 22 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions throwing the ball this year for Watson. Pass for over 2,000 yards. Short run up the middle, hard grinding run by Tariq Thomas. Brown in on another tackle.
What did he get, 3 yards there? 4 yards.
Yep. Yeah, from the 36 to the 40, you're right.
158 yards now for Thomas, but he's been bottled up this whole second half.
158 yards, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the 55-yard run.
Oh, that's right.
That's when the holding penalty started. Right after that.
Yeah.
Since that point, fans, just to let you know, we've had 3 offensive holding penalties on big plays and a block in the back, which cost him a touchdown. Aside from that, no problems.
First, a second down, 7. Watson gives to Thomas, tries to go right, has to go left. Hit in the backfield, taken down. Beautiful tackle for loss. And I got to get that number in there. That was a heck of a play. Whoops. Again, tries to go right, has to move to the left.
Yeah.
Is that 11 or 71? I think that's 11 again.
Yes.
Preston Center, it is.
1 yard gain.
All right.
Trips to the right.
We'll call it 3rd and 6. Springfield Central, I think only 1 timeout left. They look a bit confused. Yes, only 1 timeout.
The big tight end is a good target. He's had a TD call back.
Pass is caught by Joseph Griffin. Drags the Central Catholic.
Oh, it was such a nice tackle, too, by 17.
Yes.
But once again, it's
first down.
First down, 7-yard gain.
So Joseph Griffin, sneaky strong on that play to get the first down for the Golden Eagles. From the 40 to the 47.
The kid who's sneaky strong is Canestraro, the 150-pounder. There's nothing sneaky about 6'3.5", 200 strong. And Canestraro comes right up and plays him nose to nose.
Wow.
And you can see he's a head shorter.
Man.
He had a 60-plus yard punt.
Yeah.
He's had touchdown receptions. At least 2.
Clock moving. We're approaching 7:10 to go.
Here's a true pistol formation. They're going to run off left tackle.
Thomas, Mike calls it. They run off left tackle behind Houlihan Bass, the tackle, and the guard, Owens.
And, of course, Brendan Guy pulling tight end for a 5-yard gain.
Yep.
And all they want to do at this point right here is there will not be any holding penalties if they run. I don't think.
Yeah.
Because it's drive blocking.
Wiggins in on that tackle as well. 2nd and long 4, short 5 coming up. Ball on the...
By the way, did you see Thomas limping off the field? Tailback, he's coming to the bench.
Oh, wow.
And he is very uncomfortable. Trainers over there with him. And, of course, is Daniels back behind him? Is that 3?
Looks like number 3, Daniels.
Yeah.
Tykaran Daniels there now. Blitz coming from Central Catholic.
Good job, 25.
Yeah. Wow.
Who's the middle linebacker? I mean,
25 is the nose guard.
Okay, that was 76 who made that play, pinched in. Gain of only 2.
Ryan Hebert. So actually that was number 32 on the carry.
Okay, that's what I was
Sean
wondering
Des
about.
Buchanan. Ball went from the 48 to the 46, so we'll give him 2 yards. And it's 3rd and long 2, short 3. And now Daniels is in as running back, Tykaran. Guy is at a typical tight end position.
Oh, sweep.
Yes, that way.
Oh, what a tackle by number 6.
Great play, Sean McCurry. Wow.
What a great shoestring tackle.
He followed a pulling guard, Mike.
Boy.
So it's going to be, ball is at the 45, 4th and 2.
And Thomas is back in the game.
8, 9, 10. 10th play of the drive coming up.
Central Catholic fans, goal line defense, Central Catholic. They got a 6-2 up front.
Power eye right. First down as they run right behind the unknown number 76 and the big right guard, Abdul. And I believe they also bring 25 into the backfield. Bryce Gentry Warwick.
4th down play.
11th play of the drive coming up. 1st and 10 at the Warriors 42. 2-yard line.
And by the way, in this game,
Yep.
amongst the players on both sides of the line,
Yep.
it's just excellent sportsmanship.
Yeah.
I mean, they played. This is the third time they played against each other. A lot of respect out there, and man, they're banging. Cuts.
Yes, Thomas.
Oh,
nice
he's still
hard
going.
run.
What a
Yes.
9-yard gain.
From
Great
his-
tackle by 33 and 6 again.
So the tackle number 6 is McCurry, 33, Colton Williams. But Mike, that's a 9-yard gain.
And really that was a hard-earned 9-yard gain. Right, the two tackles, 79 and 76 for Springfield Central. The guards are 77, and I believe the other guard is
No, the left guard
is
is
51.
Yep.
And they're doing a yeoman's job in the tight end. The only guy they pull is a tight end. He lines up behind one tackle or the other commonly, and they drive block one way, and he kicks out the other way. And it's a very simple system, and it's very hard to blitz against.
up the middle. Oh, great cut to the outside.
Oh.
Another flag is down. 3 Central Catholic players slam him to the turf. Number is crinkled up. Can't read that there. I don't know if that's number 10 or number 16. Again, Adam.
It was a linesman from right in front of the Central Catholic bench who threw the flag into the backfield.
Coach Adam up. He spent an awful lot of time
And he's
way
out on the field
on the field.
again. And he shouldn't be out on the field again.
Well, the NFHS rules are more liberal about that than the old Massachusetts rules, but
Are they?
yeah. In New Hampshire, during timeouts, sometimes you see coaches go out to the huddles instead of the players coming to the sidelines.
Boy, this is getting ridiculous. So.
Oh, that's against Central Catholic? Oh, no, they're marking it off.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Just call the penalty ref. You know what that was? 6 men on the line of scrimmage.
Timeout called by Central Catholic. 3:18 to go in the game. So the endless third quarter, this one's gone pretty quickly. With a score 22-15 in favor of Springfield Central. We'll be right back.
The Eagle Brook Saloon in Norfolk brings the look of the Wild West, a full menu and a family-friendly setting convenient to Gillette Stadium, Patriot Place, and the Rentham outlets. An experience not often found in this neck of the woods. Partner, a tip of the hat to KP and all of the title contenders from Chuck Horn, Ellen, and everyone at the Eagle Brook Saloon. All hail the spirit of Russ Francis. EagleBrookSaloon.com.
Welcome back. Getting down to crunch time. Again, the last 2 times these teams played, Central Catholic won by scores of 52-42 and 67-52. This one's been more like a football game score. It's 22-15 Springfield Central. And it's 2nd and 6 or 7.
And they're trying to keep the ball on the ground.
Yes. Line of scrimmage was it. And another timeout by Central Catholic. They'll have one more left. So that line is.
No, that's just their first time out of the half.
I thought they
okay,
called.
no, you're okay.
They called a timeout before the last play.
Right.
We'll keep it right here. This drive started, and again, Mike, the third quarter, which took forever to play.
Yeah.
This fourth quarter started. Central Catholic ran 3 plays in the third quarter. Had that 62-yard punt.
Right.
And Springfield Central's had the ball ever since. They've started at their own 23-yard line. This next snap will be the 13th play of the drive, and it's going to be 3rd and 6. And the ball will be snapped from the 36-yard line of the Raiders.
Well, it's a critical play. It's 22-15. It's anybody's ball game.
Huge play here.
Hey, they actually put the tight end, 87, on the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
They're running the power eye with the T.
Here it is.
Fake.
Play action pass. Guy is out.
The tight
Guy
end.
is wide open. But Watson didn't have time to throw. Uh-oh, throws it late. Uh-oh.
No, that's the ball. He just slipped coming back to the ball.
And
Great
throwing it
defensive pressure. Just great defense because guy was open for a touchdown.
76 was on the pass rush. Ryan Hebert along with
he just
Wiggins.
didn't see him.
Yes,
He just didn't see him.
Exactly. And then threw it late.
Yes.
And then it looked like he was going to have the interception, number 33, Colton
The ball
Williams.
was over his head,
Yep.
though. The ball was over his head.
4th down and 7.
What is going on now?
Is Central going to punt this? They almost have Watson back in like a pooch punt formation. There's 3:03 to go. The Golden Eagles lead by 7. They're heading left to right. They're at the 36-yard line
I'm amazed they're punting the ball.
of the Raiders. Slot man comes in motion. Yeah, it's Watson's rolling right. He wants to throw. A post pattern. Oh, pass interference.
He got tackled.
Yes,
And
Joseph
he was wide
Daniels.
open.
And that was a choice because Joseph Daniels was wide open. So 34 Latham just tackled him because the choice was let him go and catch a touchdown.
It's only a 15-yard penalty.
Right.
Otherwise, it's you can't see the replay
So
on
a
our
fake
cable.
punt. And Watson, from a good 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage, throws a beautiful ball.
Oh, it would have been an easy touchdown.
Yep.
34, what are you going to do? It's a very smart play.
Yep. So that gives Central a first down. Again, they needed 7 yards. That pass interference gave them
We have
15 yards from the 36 to the 21.
Matthias Latham's known as a great tailback, but that was a very smart play as a safety. That was a game saver. Even though it cost them a first down, they still have a chance.
Staying in that power I formation, they run right with Thomas, thinks about the sideline, says, no, I don't, and goes back towards the middle. Down after a short gain is the clock.
They stopped the clock. It's the last time out.
And they took their last time out with 2 minutes, 48 seconds to go. The 16th play of the drive coming up. Central at the 19-yard line. The Golden Eagles at the 19-yard line of the Raiders. We'll be right back.
Rentham Cooperative Bank, established in 1901, 4 years before the forward pass was introduced to football, is a full-service Massachusetts-chartered cooperative bank with no stockholders, helping us make this broadcast possible. Personal loans, mortgages, and all of the modern banking services you'd expect. Congratulations to all of the teams, especially KP from Rentham Cooperative Bank. Find out more at renthamcoop.com.
We are at Gillette Stadium for the Division I final. Coming up at 8 o'clock, the Division II final as the King Philip Warriors take on the number 1 seed, undefeated and unchallenged Catholic Memorial.
Central Catholic right now, unbalanced line, illegal procedure.
To not confuse people,
That's
Springfield
the
Central
quarterback's
with the
fault.
ball. Yep.
That's both the linemen on the left side are looking at the quarterback going, come on.
Yeah.
You got to give them a second to set. And I've complained about some of the penalty calls, but I certainly won't complain about that one.
Yep.
They came out with an unbalanced to the right set power I, and the quarterback just stepped up. Even if the linemen weren't set, he was illegal procedure. You can't stick your hands under. You got to set for a second.
Yep. Who's this running on the field? A fan is running on the field. Still running.
Boy, where's the security?
Wow. And he just leisurely runs off. A security officer who weighs significantly more than the person dashing around can't catch up with him. He's still going. And he'll head out the north end zone.
I hope he trips and breaks his ankle.
Okay.
Where's Mike Curtis?
I was going to say, you're channeling.
Where's Mike Curtis when you need him?
You're channeling your inner Mike Curtis, 32 for the Baltimore coach. Deck the guy.
Oh, put
He
him in the
came
hospital.
Yes, came into my workplace. I didn't appreciate that. Unbalanced right for Springfield Central. Power eye that way. Thomas takes a huge hit.
Who got him low? Somebody got him low first.
Oh, that was
25.
25 again, the great nose guard, Michael Brown. And then with a hit up high, number 33, Williams. So 7 moves from the 24-yard line to the 22. It's 3rd and 10. 18th play of this drive. Who do they think they are? King Philip? Who we'll see next, the way they have long clock-killing drives?
You know, it's one of those situations, although I'm really surprised that they've, well, now they're back in the regular formation.
Yep. Thomas runs behind the left tackle, Houlihan Bass, the left guard, Owens. Charles is the center. It was 3rd and 10. He grinds out 2 yards. It's going to be
4th and 10.
4th and 8.
4th and 8, rather, and the clock is still running. So there'll be about 1:20 when they get off this last play. Daniels leaves the field. Number 31 replacing him is Matthias Barber.
Clock is still moving. We approach
I
minute.
assume you're going to get a timeout here, obviously.
They don't have any. We approach a minute. Oh, you think Central? I mean Springfield Central.
Yes.
Yes. Clock still moving. Excuse me, 1:24 to go. Ate that sandwich between games too quickly, Michael. I'm getting the hiccups.
They didn't use their timeout.
And here it is. Delay of game. How does that happen?
How does that happen? How do you not use your timeout?
So now it'll be 4th and 13. Ball moves back to the 24-yard line.
And I assume they're going to throw the ball in the end zone to number 2.
Here's the 19th play of the drive coming up. 20th, counting penalties. Clock stopped at 1:16.
Tight bunch to the right, split left, 4-man rush.
Watson has a man wide open in the left flat, but of course the flag is down. Makes the catch into the end zone, and for the 3rd time today, Springfield Central is in the end zone, and it just won't matter. Holding again.
Left tackle.
The 473rd holding penalty against Springfield Central today. 473, I think that's a record.
Well, if you include the defensive holding, they've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A block in the back makes 10, and offensive holding, that's 11. Yeah, I think that's a record, Paul.
11 holding penalties.
And by the way, it's also a spot foul, and they called it 7 yards in the backfield on the left tackle. So it's a 17-yard penalty, fans.
So the line of scrimmage was the 24. Now it's the 43. So 13. And this time Guy will punt it away to the right side, out of bounds.
A minute to go.
Wow, 1:01 to go. We still got a ball game, folks.
Boy, I'll tell you, Paul. It's just, I think you just got to turn in the films and see what's going on.
Okay, so that was a 4th and 32. They punt the ball.
And the ball ended up where their first down marker would have been on the 19.
Wow. So Central Catholic, the Raiders with one more shot, 81 yards from the end zone to our left. 22-15, they trail. Empty backfield, Pereira's back, 4-man rush, he steps up.
75's getting held.
And they're not calling it against them.
It's
a
unbelievable.
sack, number 45, Zachary Jones. Huge sack. Pereira back to pass. Going deep down the middle. Interception by number 2, Joseph Griffin. Get down, Joseph.
No, he wants to go all the way.
He's returning it from midfield, but another touchdown will be taken off the board.
There's 2 more flags.
Because 2 more flags are down.
There's nobody near him.
Anytime Springfield Central has done anything well, they've thrown flags.
As soon as it happens, the flags get thrown.
I am biting my tongue.
I just hope it's not
hope
it's not a defensive pass interference, which will give them the ball on the first down. It's unbelievable. And,
So
of course, everybody's walking around out there,
Second.
taking forever.
Okay. So this is the fourth time the Golden Eagles have put the ball in the end zone, only to have it taken away by flags. 55-yard touchdown return.
And fans, I was watching that play closely.
Where are they putting the ball?
It's a 15-yard penalty.
So Central will have possession.
Oh, they're calling a crackback block
Oh.
on the defensive back who hit 17.
Okay.
And that's another one of these, what I call
Well, let's keep it positive here and congratulate the Springfield Central Golden Eagles, who are going to run out the clock and come away with a 22-15 victory as they take a knee in victory formation. Their last two losses since 2019 have both been against Central Catholic. Mike, they finally get their revenge.
Well, I hate to use the term revenge as far as that goes.
Yep.
It's both teams. There wasn't a cheap shot out there in
By
that
the
game.
players, you're right.
By any player on either team. The one side of the officiating was astonishing.
Okay.
But it was a great victory for a deserving team. Springfield, they should have never been in Division III. They won Division I. I congratulate them.
Yes.
Central Catholic's a terrific team. I got upset watching this. I've never seen so many times where every time something happened, the refs just threw a flag.
All right.
And that last flag, that was not a blindside block.
Yep, all right. So there it is. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with our featured game of the night, the Division II championship between the King Philip Warriors and the #1 seeded, undefeated and unchallenged Catholic Memorial Knights. Congratulations to Springfield Central on a championship, and congratulations to Central Catholic on a great season. We'll be right back.
This broadcast of the MIAA Division I, II, and III Super Bowls is made possible thanks to Mark Perryman and the entire staff at Patriot Subaru, 551 Washington Street in